Even if you stop breathing, the world will keep moving. So it's best that while you're breathing, you keep moving. Act diligence to become your role model as you play the perfect role of a model whose motto is, find it shameful to sit idle. See, never let God catch you doing nothing. And since God is always watching, always do something good. And if this concept is understood, you'll always overstand every weapon in the enemy's hand formed against you. You see, there's some new slave masters. And they're not trying to get you to pick no cotton. You see, they're plotting. It's your soul they're after. So in this race, racism is an effector. Oh, you best believe. Ignorance has no boundary lines. It's colorblind. Let no other man tell you otherwise. I said ignorance has no boundary lines. It's colorblind. Let no other man tell you otherwise. I witnessed it with my own eyes. Through my own kind. I say ignorance has no boundary lines. It's colorblind. Let no other man tell you otherwise. I witnessed it with my own eyes, through my own kind. Walking the streets, hair full of dirt, holes in their shirts, safety pins holding their shirts together. See, the streets are designed to rip families apart, not keep them together. That's the reason some of our mothers can't be mothers, and most of our fathers aren't being fathers. See, the devil knows if you strike the shepherd, the sheep will scatter. I said if you strike the shepherd, the sheep will scatter. So now with our parents either struck or strung out, our family values are shattered. Most of us don't even sit down at the dinner table anymore just to speak. We get our plates out of the kitchen and go all over the house to eat.
Rewind, please.
See, the streets are designed to rip families apart, not keep them together. That's the reason some of our mothers can't be mothers and most of our fathers aren't being fathers. See, the devil knows if you strike the shepherd, the sheep will scatter. So with most of our families either struck or strung out, our family values are shattered. Most of us don't even sit down at the dinner tables anymore just to speak. We get our plates out of the kitchen and go all over the house to eat, to watch television. And some say the revolution won't even be televised, but that sure hasn't stopped the media from revolutionizing the way they tell us lies. See, now that crack of the whip is every music video clip telling us to push that crack for the whip. Got our men telling our women, got our men telling our women, it's all right, go ahead and flash that crack for a tip. And it's a well-known fact, they got our youth falling in love with the ways of the block, but the block's not loving them back. There's nothing but pure hatred in the heart of this jungle of concrete, and greed resides deep within the bellies of its beasts. So when they feast, our streets get the shucking and jive and the materialism, and before we know it, we just spent our last little bit of cash just to look fly for a moment, and life is but a moment, and with no balance in those checkbooks, it gets even harder for that money management to focus. See, nowadays, you don't have to have holes in your pennies to be hopeless, because greed will burn holes in your pockets. Snatch your cash with the smack of a price tag. Hold your purses and your wallets hostage. This ain't a game. This is the art of making a slave at its finest, constructed with a gimmick. And greed is the tool that's being used to remove the emphasis from academics. You see, they already screen printed it and stitched it and slapped it on academics. And we just got us caught up chasing tennis bracelets and watches when true time can only be bought through preparation. I said true time can only be bought through preparation. So as long as we're never taking our time to make the time, to have the time, we'll remain on that plantation of procrastination with poverty picking us out of our cotton picking minds, because we can't save that money. Spending too much time with our minds on the wrong things, procrastination and crept in and murdered our dreams. I said, see, procrastination is a dream killer. Spending too much time with our minds on the wrong things, procrastination and crept in and murdered our dreams. It seems the whole nation is waking up 40 and fat. Wondering why their kids don't love them. Well, the fact is you had the gifts, just took too long to react. Had the tools, but you let these chickens and these waterhead dudes talk you out of going to school, and all you were doing was running away from purpose. You see, back then, you let John Legend sink you into believing you were an ordinary person, so now you hurt. Oh, you best believe that. matter if you're a saint or an unbeliever, true purpose still resides in the arms of Jesus.